So what do? We put all our coins in the COINSTAR'ed, and now we have $103. So let's go see what we can get today, right, Doodle?
Guys.
So we walk into the quote-unquote core store, and they got a whole bunch of Disney classics. Unfortunately, they're tout français, and I don't know if we can do anything with French movies. Right, baby? Prices have gone up a bit. NHL, Monopoly, $7. At least you know they're complete. Lord of the Rings Risk, $10. Anything else really today? What do you see, baby? Oh, what's this? Dark Side. Rambo. Is this worth buying the Dark Side on Rambo? $4. I guess all those Nerf guns went from last week. Spawn toy, $2. 50 cents for Violator. Doesn't look that great though. This is mostly baby clothes today, American. Baby toys, I mean. Wonder Boy for $20. I'm gonna get those Sonics. Hey, wait, the prices come down. You like that toy, Erica? Yeah?
Go home.
You wanna go home?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
Hit and Run on Xbox for $4. That's pretty cool. I'll pull on that Loch, baby. $90 for PS3. It's cool. Uh-huh.
I can make it.
Mm-hmm. All right, so all you dads out there that take your kids thrifting and yard selling and flea marketing all know this. Like, you know, just going to a store in general. Baby was great the whole time. We're having a good time. She's joking, giggling. We get to the cash and she starts freaking out. Now she's quiet. You can't even hear her in the back. She's watching Moana. But she just started freaking out. I'm sure you guys all have gone through that as well. I'm standing there, I'm like, geez, the cashier's trying to ring me up, and she's freaking out, throwing things. She wound up picking 2 electronic toys, VTech. They were $2 each. One was a Winnie the Pooh telephone, and the other was a, an electric piano, a little keyboard. The Winnie the Pooh was in French. She started freaking out. She kept yelling for my pink, my pink. I don't know what her pink is. So anyway, we had to leave, and I still wanted to look at their DVDs and their PC games because everything was 50 cents in there. But if you saw, like of course you saw because you watched the beginning of the video, you see the prices started to drop on everything except for the Master System, which I'm hoping is only going to take another week or two, because everything else went down. Like all the NES games were down, the system, like even the Super Nintendo was down to 50 bucks. Not a horrible price if you don't have a Super Nintendo already, but yeah, I gotta wait that Master System out. But we cashed in our change at Coinstar. I got $103, and then we bought a big bag of video games and 2 of her toys for 68 bucks. So we still have money. I can go get the baby a Happy Meal, and then the rest will get thrown in the car. That's, you know, that's not bad for change, which, you know, virtually is off the radar for most people. I just throw it in a jar, and every couple of months I go to Coinstar when it's about 5 or 6 pounds. I just go dump it in, and have a good day. We'll look at the games when we get back to the house because I'm not chancing it with her. We'll go home. We'll get her another bottle. It is 1 o'clock now, so I'm guessing she's gonna want lunch and a nap soon. All right, I'll see you back at the house, guys. Okay, guys, back at home. So I had to shove everything into this tiny jewelry bag. They didn't have any other bags. They're trying to get rid of their plastic bags, and I totally appreciate that. It's just when you're carrying your 2-year-old and they're having a little meltdown, it's got a little stressful, but we're home now. She's watching Peppa Pig, so let's start pulling out the games that we got. So for the Nintendo GameCube, this is NHL Hits Pro, a very fun game, $3. And, oh, they used to charge $20 for it. That's ridiculous. Manual and game, good. Next, Legends of Wrestling 2. I got it for $2. Let's see what they used to charge for it. No sticker on this one. We got the manual. Good. The game is here. Let's take a look at the games. That looks fine. Alright, so that's 2. Next up, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. And they used to charge $8 for this. I love those price drops. You just have to wait them out. Obviously, if it's a big get, a really nice title, they'll probably go for the price that they're asking. But, you know, I'll wait them out a majority of the time, and then I'll get these games for half off or even better. Next, for the NES, we have a Duck Hunt. Wherever this game came from, it was $15 at one time. I'm guessing this was when the retro game market hit its boom, and people were paying this stuff. Everyone wanted to get back into it. Luckily, it's starting to slowly get back to, I don't want to say normal, because when I got into building up my gaming collection, it was around 2006, and I used to pick up NES cards for like 50 cents at the flea market. $4 for Duck Hunt. $3 for Anticipation. Not a bad little party game to play with friends. Sonic the Hedgehog. The case doesn't look super fantastic, but it's the not for resale Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't know if that really matters to many people. A little dusty. Not for resale. It's got the manual. Happy about that. And these were just $20. If you remember, about 3 or 4 videos ago, I went to that thrift store, family center store, the Frippery, and these were $20. $5 for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. This case is a little better. Again, it's got its manual, and the game looks okay. That's a little discoloration up at the top, but that's cool. We're cool with that. Next game, we got The Goonies 2 for $8. This is the only Goonies game I ever played. You know, there's a debate, there's a story behind this that it's called The Goonies 2 because it's the continuation of the movie. But there's apparently a Famicom game that is The Goonies 1. So if you know anything more about that, let me know down in the comments, obviously, please and thank you. Next, by Capcom, Mickey's Mousecapade, $5. No sticker on the back. I'll pick that one up for $5. That's actually a fun game. I really liked this when I was a child. Gyromite, and they even tell you that you need the accessory, you need the Rob. Obviously, you can play it with 2 controllers. $8 for a Gyromite. Yeah, I'm happy with that. This is probably going to go on the table, probably for $10, just to have extra video games on the table. I know we're still in June, but September is going to come fast. $6 for Fighter's Destiny. This is an ocean game, one of the few fighters on the Nintendo 64. Can't recall off the top of my head if it was good or not, but we do have a few copies of this. That's going to be sold as well. NHL Face-Off for the PS1. Let's take a look and see how the disc looks. Ooh, we got scratching on that boy. We'll have to see if we can't clean that up. But for 50 cents, it's worth taking a chance. Next up, $4 for a Mario Bros. So I have the Mario Bros and the Duck Hunt. I'll take the 2 carts for $4 each, as opposed to they had the Mario Duck Hunt combo cart for $8. I like having the 2 of them. Spy vs. Spy, $7. I can vaguely remember this. I think this might be my first Spy vs. Spy copy. I saw this. This was one of the first ones I saw, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to buy some games today. $7, happy with that. And almost our last game. Dino Riki, The Adventures of Dino Riki. By Hudson Soft back in the 80s. It's going to be a fun game. Again, $7. $7 for a NES game right now is a price that I don't have a problem with paying. Empty bag with the exception of another NHL Hits. This is 2003 for the Game Boy Advance. 50 cents. I could throw this into a Game Boy Advance, probably an SP that I'm going to sell, or I could even, I'm sure I could sell this for more than 50 cents. Again, I've got a show coming up, so I need to start filling my quote-unquote coffers and have a nice full table of, I'd say 75% video games, 25% toys was my table last time. This time going, I think I'm going to be 50-50. So this is all the stuff that I picked up with my change, so I did not feel this at all. I was able to pick up all of these, a couple of toys for the baby, I put gas in the tank, and I got her a Happy Meal. So it was a good day for us. So down in the comments, guys, do you ever do that with your change? Do you have any good thrift shops around your area? What did you pick up lately? I'd love to hear from you. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back in about a week with a Flea Market Adventures episode. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care.